What we're working with the courts now is introducing an electronic monitoring program that would cut down the amount of people that would be in the jail.
The McLennan County Sheriff's Office is looking at ways to combat overcrowding at the county jail.
Well, now they're reviving an idea that's been tossed around for years by county commissioners and judges.
Here's a news flash for you, Bruce. This is the 2012 budget for McLennan County, and it shows that the Office for Electronic Monitoring was eliminated just this year. Prior to that, taxpayers got a bill for $30,000 a year. The notes from the budget hearing furnished by Budget Director Adam Harry in response to a Public Information Act request indicate that even though the taxpayers got the bill for the Electronic Monitoring Office, it was not active for 3 years, even though the taxpayers kept getting the bill for it.
We should have started working on it when it started and not just start working on it today. It's our responsibility. I mean, the commissioners are the ones that do the budget for the entire county. That's really our only oversight.
Last week I made the case that one man's dead and an accused rapist of a young child is at large. I'm asking the court to allocate unused funds from the electronic monitoring program to indigent funding to provide for electronic monitoring as a condition of release on bond. McLennan County has spent thousands to implement electronic monitoring but still has no viable electronic monitoring program. Commissioner Meadows stated the objective was to reduce jail population. Commissioners Snell and Gibson both supported the implementation. In fact, all of the motions passed by unanimous consent. I'm going to make a reference to the previous court minutes on December the 18th of 2007. Commissioner Meadows explained that the electronic monitoring program will be a pilot program that will help reduce jail population. On January 29, 2008, Commissioner Meadows made a motion to establish an Office of Electronic Monitoring under the Sheriff's Department for electronic monitoring. It was seconded by Commissioner Gibson and duly passed by unanimous vote. February the 10th, 2009, Commissioner Snell made a motion to proceed with the proposed bill to amend the law to provide for it. And Judge Lewis stated that for clarification, this just gives the judges another tool to work with. You budgeted more than $20,000 for the implementation of electronic monitoring. From what I can tell in the current budget, nothing has been done with that money.
The preceding video clip was from August of 2010. It was chronicled by the legendary. Here, a taxpayer, citizen, and actually one of Kelly Snell's own constituents takes the time to appear before Commissioner's Court and make the case for electronic monitoring. The same information was covered by Channel 25 in an August the 25th, 2010 article. 2010 was not an election year for Kelly Snell, and you might note he doesn't appear very interested in information about electronic monitoring at that time. It's documented in the video. So in an election year, Commissioner Snell is trying to convince everybody that he's the guy to deliver a solution in electronic monitoring. He's hoping that nobody finds out that he sent the taxpayers a bill for the past 3 years, and it was actually his predecessor who implemented electronic monitoring prior to his taking office. Under his tenure in office, their funding has been provided, but it hadn't been implemented. You can decide.